Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Rule the Waves as Austria-Hungary. So we're knee-deep into a battle here. One that I feel pretty confident about, which hasn't, often been the case in these battles. But I really feel like we have the upper hand here. Our dreadnoughts are in pretty good shape. Remember, the more damage you take, the worse you are at firing. So I don't think we've taken enough damage to really affect our thing, so this is very good. So we have a good rate of fire. And that means that we're probably just in much better shape to destroy these because we have, 12 guns generally firing when they only have 4. So the odds of a shell hitting are just, we're dealing with statistics here. And having 3 times as many shells firing is just an advantage, just purely an advantage. So let's move on. We know that Terrible class is sinking. And now we just try to focus on exactly this, like the Magenta, the Messina. We've actually done heavy damage to the Magenta, which is very good. That might disrupt their formation. Nope. Wow, that ship is really sinking. Or if not sinking, it's certainly not moving. A very easy target for torpedoes. And there's the Infernet class. I guess she hasn't had enough. Heavy damage. I don't know if it's heavy damage or not, but let's get these guys to open fire again. We're just picking at them, A shot here at the Marengo. Okay, they're a shot at the... they're all 3 different classes. This is actually pretty nice, so I can easily identify which ship I'm targeting. Magenta, well, that makes sense. The St. George, trying not to be totally obscure in this fight, is still hitting a sinking ship. We did put a lot of our torpedoes towards the Terrible because, one, we had to route her towards my dreadnoughts, but also when she was sinking, I wanted to make sure we stopped firing at her. Apparently, St. George didn't get the message. Now we have to remember, it's got a new captain because, as I said, in the previous engagement, her bridge was destroyed, probably killed her captain, so... I think we just go slow instead. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a turn. The Magenta took, like, some serious hits. Not on fire. That's just all the yellow lines. But so did the Marengo. My goodness. A real blast. 4 13-inch shells. That's impressive. Now, they are going to be joined by the battlecruisers very soon. In fact, the battlecruisers are... Well, they only have 11-inch guns, so I guess they're not in range yet, but they will be in range very soon. We even are landing... Okay, Messina... What's Messina's armor? A little bit lower. These French ships are pretty well armored, though. Okay, besides the Magenta. But the Marengo class... maybe I misread. That's kind of nice that they lost one of their turrets. This one has both of them disabled currently. I mean, they're all around 10 inches of armor, so I guess it's better than us. Mind you, our armor, pretty weak. But it's not the worst. Okay, good. Things are really going well. This is going to turn out well. I had a feeling. Now things could go really terrible for us if we have like a turret flash fire destroys one of our dreadnoughts. But that is the reason why I put the, 1.5 inches of thicker armor on my turrets. Let's have the St. George go after this Infernet. That would keep her relevant in this fight. So let's have her do that. She's slow as all hell anyway, so she's not going to be much use over here. Yeah, in fact, we can just send her over to play with the Terrible, maybe pick up survivors, which is a pretty, that's a demeaning thing to ask of a heavy cruiser, but, she's not fast enough to be relevant right now. And I'm seeing a lot of good stuff right now. A lot of hits. Now the battlecruisers have begun to open up. It would be so nice to sink this Conde class. 10-inch guns, nothing to sniff at. Alright, the Magenta, we get it. She's probably going down. Again, we'll have... Where are your guys' torpedoes currently? Starboard. So let's have you guys go starboard side then. Or put her on the starboard side. We'll have you launch torpedoes. Let's get you guys. What's your squad? Oh my gosh, you've taken some heavy damage. We'll get you guys to go in for the kill as well. And I'll try, if I can, to target, yeah, anything but the magenta class. Which, of course, is what we continue to fire at. Just par for the course for our ships. Now, an interesting decision I should make here is whether or not to pursue the battleships or to stay in line and start going toe-to-toe with battle cruisers. I think we want to actually just kill off the battleships. Although, no, battle cruisers contribute more points. So what I'm going to do is send everyone else. Okay, now let's just keep some ships in tow. These guys are so slow, it doesn't matter. I almost have no ships that which can support my dreadnoughts now. All the light cruisers in the earlier action have been slowed down to almost nothing. In fact, the Saida and the Fido are the only ones remaining who can actually keep up. Because I would have preferred to go after these battleships. I mean, maybe we can just get all of them. Let's turn in and... yeah, they're going to turn as well, so this is fine. Let's go ahead and turn in and target the Messena. See if we can get Fido to launch a few torpedoes. This brings St. George back into the picture. So yeah, we'll make the big turn. Still going to slow you guys down a little bit more so that... I mean, let's really encourage you to launch torpedoes. Okay, I mean, I get it that the magenta... I almost want to stop firing with this ship. Okay, let's target the Messena. Just to... I mean, anything but the magenta, really. That is the idea. And we have a lot of other ships coming in that are going to be slowly sauntering past the magenta, so... Ooh, wow, Fido... The one ship I have that can actually maintain a high speed is getting pummeled, so let's turn away. It's not the magenta which is doing damage, so let's turn towards. Aha, see, the St. George is relevant. She's firing at a sinking ship. And there's two heavy cruisers up here which you can go after, which is nice. I'm only seeing magenta, so I'm not happy. Well, we did launch a torpedo, but it looks like it missed. Good try, at least, Fido. I appreciate the effort. So let's get you guys to actually spin around to the outside of the dreadnoughts as soon as you finish your run to the south. We have some destroyers and some other light cruisers over here. You can all... Wow, you missed with that many torpedoes? They're barely moving. Okay, there's at least one. Huh. Not very impressive. that torpedo run. Not very impressive. Okay, Fido turn back around. You guys make a very close run on the magenta. Hopefully you can do something interesting. Oops. Yes. To 20, 20, 20. We're gonna be outsped by the max. Yeah. We definitely don't have enough speed to match the battle cruisers. They're just gonna, they can outdistance us in every way. But I'm not worried about that because basically we're already on the wind side. I'm just, come on. Are you guys still firing? See, that's what I don't want to see. Don't want to see that. That's why I'm launching torpedoes, to make sure she goes down. Okay, fine. We'll just... I don't want to slow us... I don't want to stop us from firing because it could actually prevent us from firing at the right ships. But that's normally what I would do in this situation, is actually tell everyone to hold fire. It's a joke. This ship is obviously sinking. Especially an early pre-dreadnought battleship class. It's actually still moving. I'm not worried though. I'm very, very, very confident that she's sinking. We got some long-range torpedoes coming in from my destroyers still. And another hit. Okay, fine. That's should be enough, hopefully, to encourage people to target different opponents. Alright, we took a few hits. Yes, I was not really paying attention, but we have been taking a few hits. Unfortunately, we're still firing at that. That's ridiculous, but I really don't know any way. I'm supposedly, Admiral Tortuga should be on one of these ships commanding, right? It makes it even more frustrating that I can't get my ships to do what I want. When I should be able to tell them, hey, don't point your guns that way. Listen to me, I'm the Admiral. But that's fine. It's just, we'll have to deal with the mechanic of the game, which is fine. She's hit by another torpedo. My gosh. Yeah, I'm not worried about her. I'm not worried about her. They're both on fire with like all their guns completely, just completely destroyed. Now, why is it that the Grand Loser decided to break free here? Can you explain this to me, Grand Loser? What is this disobedience? Please maintain formation. Like, what are you doing? I don't really understand. You're not even. Nobody has slowed down. It's not like there's a reason for you to be doing this. Okay, let's get the St. George to go pursue these ships. Let's also get the Donau to pursue those ships. I'm only going to keep the Fido and Saida class with me. They're the main ones who can keep up with the speed anyway. So, we are actually engaging. That's good. Hey, St. George still doing good things now, attacking the Infernet. And we'll get Donau to actually speed up a little bit now that she's going to be engaging some folks. Franz is almost hit. Yeah, I'm extremely confused, Grand Loser, what your intentions are here. Hopefully you'll fall back into line. There it is. You've fallen back into line. About time. St. George, Donau. Let's get these guys to go that way as well. Wow, we're still launching torpedoes at the Terrible class. Interesting. And the Messena looks like she might have taken enough damage that we can target her, slowly wear her down. Do these torpedoes... Yeah, these destroyers don't even have torpedoes. Just... well, we'll save them. We'll save them. Maybe we can sink another ship with that 1 or 2 remaining torpedoes. I'm surprised how few hits we're getting on the Messena right now. I'm not intending to go after the Terrible class. I'm just trying to ward off these light cruisers. Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop. Okay, I think we have the Messena as well. I really want to get these battle cruisers, though. I don't even care if the Messena disappears. I don't care. Because remember, the battle cruisers are like 13 points or something like... No, 11 points each. More than the 8 points you get for a battleship. And ultimately... Yeah, I'm okay with these guys just doing AI stuff. I don't really care. Oh, they might be going to port. I didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that. So we're going to curve in. I want to prevent the battle cruiser. The Marengo might just get away. Oh, this is funny. I don't want these guys to go to AI control, but they're actually controlled by my Donau. I didn't realize that. So we need the Donau to come back. Okay, well, at least we're going to sink that Messena class. Doesn't look like she has any hope. Marengo. Oh, we're firing on both sides, which is good. Maybe we'll just swoop through and take the Messena. If the battle cruisers choose to go into port, like I can't... We didn't even start to work on them yet, so... It's a little risky for us being over here as well. 1, torpedoes, because, yeah, we are up against some light cruisers down here. And 2, mines. Mines outside there. Although the Mediterranean, we have a lot of minesweepers, so I shouldn't be so worried about that, but... But now, at this point, we can fire our main guns this way and our 6-inch guns the other way. This is actually good. They're coming after me still. There's the Donau moving back. Fantastic. And we're getting a lot of hits. Okay, that Messina is probably done for now. So let's target the battle cruisers. We're almost out of main ammo. That is a very good point. We're about to run out of main ammo. So we'll probably have to leave. That may be the last ship that we're able to sink. And it's times like this when you really regret targeting those sinking ships. Like, we could have done so much more. I don't think this is a case where we have too little primary ammo, though. We have a reasonable amount. I mean, this whole battle we've been fighting, we've taken out a whole bunch of ships. And the Messina's hit by torpedoes. This is all good stuff. Probably another one. Oh, we're actually hitting the Duquesne. That's good. They're so close to port, I doubt we'll be able to finish them off before anything happens. We'd have to get really lucky. It's possible, but it's just very unlikely. And it's only midday. This must have started right in the morning, so that's kind of nice. Let's keep turning. We'll take anything. Conde class, anything. I think they're going to head to port now, though. Okay, I get it. The Messina class is going to sink. Let's just go ahead and move forward. Ooh, Baltic extended from Franz. He looks okay. He's a brave man. Yeah, it does look like we might be pushing them to port, but they might also just be heading there themselves. It does look like they're kind of coming out. Turret disabled, Duquesne hit. We'll just use the rest of our ammo to fire at these guys one last wave, and then we'll have to turn back because this is a little bit too close for comfort. But even just doing some damage is going to prevent them from blockading us, potentially. Of course, that works both ways. We've probably taken enough damage that we won't be able to prevent blockading with our heavy ships. I mean, we're getting some good hits, though. And now they're turning away. We got a final few hits. Okay, let's go. Now I think that's it for us. So it was a good engagement. At this point, I think, whoa, the Donau is just really free to do whatever she wants. It's kind of cool. Wait, they're coming back? Well, yeah, okay. I'm more than willing to continue this engagement if that's what you're into. I doubt it is, but we'll go a little closer. Just kind of threateningly patrol outside of their harbor. Yeah, we know what they are. It's impossible for them to be anything else. But really, I think, let's just call this to a close. We've really done our job here. 3 more heavy ships, and we're almost out of ammo too. So, cruise away. Whoa, Python, where are you at? I don't even know where you're at. Oh, we did slow down a little bit more, so that should be helpful. Let's go to cruise speed. There we go. A light cruiser. Where? Oh, well, I don't care. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Very good. So a good engagement for us. Okay. I think I really ought to... Alright, let's see. Light damage, which means we may even avoid port time. Medium damage to the one that got away, but sank 2, and sank a dreadnought. Just in every way a great victory for us. You know, we didn't have any ships even with heavy damage. We did do heavy damage to their that one heavy cruiser. I guess the few hits we landed on it caused heavy damage, which is good. I want to quickly see if I can disable fuel warnings. I don't care about fuel. I don't see any pause on fuel. I don't care about low fuel. I'm pretty sure it's part of this, other serious messages, but I don't know how to take off only the fuel and not the other potential serious messages, which I don't know about, which may be like flooding or something. I don't know. So, it doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and leave this, and wow, that was massive. Just in that one battle, we got a third of our total victory points. Sure, keep these. So they're still blockading us, but maybe the gap has narrowed. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're up to 51 points, probably because we actually have some of our dreadnoughts out. And they're down to 97, so yeah, we're closing the gap. Now, they're still at 100% more than us, and they only need to be at 10% more than us, so it's going to take a while. But slowly but surely, we should make our way there. Well, it's only been 21 minutes, so I guess we'll push on. I probably won't start another fight, though, just because these are long, and yeah. If it's maybe a small fight, I could see that. Oh! Oh, very good. Well, it looks like unrestricted submarine warfare is having a nice effect. And we sank 6 ships, I think. Oh, man. Convoy attack, well, again, this is the situation. I think I have to accept everything because our unrest level is surprisingly low for being blockaded. But you have to, the idea should be to get rid of their blockade ASAP. So I guess this will probably be an accept, and we'll probably just, oh, this might be, okay, this is a pathetic one. I can probably do this one quickly. I already don't, yeah, it was a convoy raid. So this is going to be one of those really terrible convoy raids where I lose everyone. I can already see it. Where's their target? Oh, looks like don't have to wait. Must be around here. Okay, it's good. Squad max. 28. Launch torpedoes like hell. This is obviously not the transport. This is not a bad situation for us, though. Nighttime, of all the times, is a good time for a raid. Just get us mixed in with their ships, and it's going to make it really hard for us to take hits. That one had to swerve. Did you see the Cobra? Dip dodge. Okay, yeah, we're sinking some ships already. I wanted the torpedoes to be used against any heavy ships, but that's, oh, this is perfectly acceptable as well. Yeah, this is good. A really, really strong torpedo run here. In fact, we've done some pretty good damage to this destroyer even. Yeah, look at that. Probably have sunk it. It has. We sunk the Hashay class. Very nice. So let's go back through, make sure there's no other ships that we can sink. Just sneak off with some other victory points. And then disappear into the night. They'll never know we are here. The Ninja Raid Squad. Just return back to Cagliari. Nobody needs to know that we were ever here. I mean, besides all the smoking, blown up wreckage and sunk destroyers and all that, nobody needs to know we're here. You know, that was kind of a fun mission. Things have definitely gone worse than that. So let's just go full speed and wait for that to finish now. Very good. So we went over, we sunk a destroyer and 5 merchant ships, and, you know, that was it. I think that does put more pressure on their population as well, the more merchant ships you sink. Not really going to do much, but that's fine. Alright, so next turn we'll have all of our dreadnoughts back on the line. How are we doing this month? We're getting there, 74 to 130. We've closed to less than half away. This is really terrible that we're excited about being less than half, less than outnumbered by 2 to 1. And for some reason, it's not. Oh, okay. It is. They are still being blockaded. Well, their people might be very, very unhappy. I imagine they are very unhappy because they've been blockaded since the war started and they've lost every battle. We want the budget, and as we've already seen, I've seen many times, the army sometimes really squanders the victories. Like, if it didn't cost money, if it was like, I don't know, if you could sacrifice victory points for this, I would absolutely do it. Because I don't mind. I know I can gain back victory points, but I can't gain back money, and I don't like throwing money at a problem which only just results in loss of victory points. This is really nice, secondary director, so my light cruisers will be a little better now. Secondary battery's good. I've never used these smoke floats, but it's probably something good. Our submarines really are sinking a ferocious amount of ships. This is pretty good. Enemy raid on coastal facilities, I loathe those. I absolutely refuse to use those, though. Okay, so how are we doing now? Every turn, gotta check. Oh my gosh, they shouldn't be blockading us. It's 94 to 98. That should be it. It should be... I mean, do raiders not count? Let me go to the Mediterranean and take off, for example, to Adria. Make her active fleet now. Maybe that will help contribute to preventing the blockade. Also, we have 21 out of 15, so you know what, actually minesweepers don't contribute any points, I'm pretty sure, so it doesn't matter. I can leave them all on coastal patrol. Okay, a convoy attack. The last one was kind of fun, so let me just see what this one looks like. Wow, things are happening very quickly, and it's a big engagement. Okay, well, this could be another long, drawn-out affair, so I will call this video to a close here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will catch you in the next video.